What's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to be doing a burst fade haircut step by step. If you guys have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you guys hit that sub button. It just helps the growth of my channel, guys. We're trying to run it up this year. So the first step that we're going to take is we're going to grab our Gamma Evo X trimmer and set that guideline right there from the temple and kind of hit the middle of the ear and stop there. And also just make sure you guys are kind of gauging the head shape of your client. You want to adjust the guideline according to his head shape and not make it too big or too small. Right here with the one guard lever open, this is kind of like a mid burst fade. So this is a 2-finger thick guideline. 1 guard lever open, this makes the 1.5. 3 guard lever open, this makes the 3.5, and we're going 2 fingers now above that guideline. So we're creating the base of our fade just so everything can be nice and smooth. And the next thing, open lever. We're gonna split that 1 guard lever open guideline. So it was 2 fingers and we're splitting it in half. So now this guideline is 1 finger. I like using my index finger as just the means to measure my guidelines. I think that's just the perfect size, I guess you can say. So now we're gonna debulk everything with our Gamma shaving clipper. If you guys can get to this step, guys, you guys are pretty much set in terms of having your work clean. Now grab your single foil shaver and go about 90% of the area. So then that 10% that was left, we're gonna hit it with a trimmer and flick out and kind of just barely baby tap that line because it just makes it easier to blend. So now we grab our Gamma Rebel and we're gonna put the lever in the middle, hit the guideline in the middle, open it, hit the full thing. Then we want to close it. So this makes it a lot sharper now and we're baby tapping that line. So if you guys have to just think about it like you guys are going from the middle part just to soften it, open to hit the full thing, and then to close it to basically kind of flick out that line to give it that fade effect. So we want to do the same thing in the back side of the head. And you guys can see that I'm only using kind of like 25% of my blade, the right corner. So once that you guys run through that step 2 to 3 times, that should erase the line. And now to erase the second line, grab your 1 guard and we're gonna go close to open, close the lever, hit the beginning of the line, midway point, hit it midway, open it, and now hit the full guideline. Once that's done, attach the 0.5 guard and repeat the same process. But you guys can see we have less room to work with. So in your head, you guys have to go into this knowing that you have an index finger of room, like fade room, to go from close to open with the 1 guard and close to open with the 0.5 guard. So that this step used to get me so confused. So that's why like I wanted to kind of like give you guys that diagram, because I mean the edits weren't so crazy, but if you guys can grasp that concept of knowing that you have a limited space to go close to open and it's 2 guards to erase the second line, you guys will be solid and you guys will be able to apply this on any other fade haircuts. You guys can do that on taper haircuts, on low fades, on mid fades. Any fade haircut, second guideline, the principles will stay the same. So right here in the back side, we're gonna go close to open again with the 0.5 guard, working on that, just finalizing the blend of the second line. And I'm using just the corners of my blade, guys, aiming for those dark spots. And unfortunately, I honestly didn't get that much content with the 1.5 guard or the 2 guard. But just think about it like this, guys. We are working all the way up, going from 0 to the half to the 1 to the 1.5, 2, 2.5. And we're just going close to open or middle open close to blend out every single line. I really hope that makes sense. But just keep practicing and actually go and cut hair. Because if you guys are just watching haircut tutorials and you guys don't go do the work, this is not gonna make sense. So the more that you guys practice, the more of what I say will make sense. And right here is a super underrated step, guys. We're kind of going and aiming towards between the one guard lever open to the 3 guard lever open, and we're blending out all of these dark spots, because your machine is not really going to do all the work. You guys have to use other tools to blend out dark spots. The worst thing you guys can do is honestly not try any of these techniques. If you guys feel uncomfortable, I also felt uncomfortable doing those things in the beginning, but through time you guys kind of get a good grasp of your tools, and your hand-eye coordination just gets better as you guys keep practicing. And right here with my client's lineup, he's Mexican and he has really thin hair, and it just spikes up, and he doesn't like those hairs just strangling from the front. So I went and I grabbed my my comb and did some trimmer over comb to get rid of all those hairs, and then I relined it up at the bottom. Just make sure you take your time, guys, and you give your client exactly what he needs and what he wants. You know, use your tools too. I used my scissors to get rid of some of those hairs that were sticking up. Straight razor the side, and also right below, you remember I said 90% of the area, so maybe about 80% of the area you guys want to shave down with your razor and get rid of any stubble. So then I'm applying a little bit of 245 dark brown enhancements right here in the vertical line bars, just to make everything kind of pop, and reline everything. You know, you guys can see still those, he has those little hairs just sticking out. They're so stubborn. Make sure you guys just detail your work. You see how crispy this is coming out? Just take your time. This is how it looks, guys, so far, but we're not done with the cut. So I'm gonna add a little bit of texture at the top, and I wet the hair and I comb it down. This is kind of like an X technique. We're just kind of slicing through the hair, and I'm paying very close attention. And I was just focusing on the thicker parts of his hair and texturizing that, because like I'd mentioned, he does have thinner hair, and I don't want to over texturize because it's just gonna expose much of his skin at the top. You know, I don't want to make him look like he's bald. So giving him some slight texture, then I add some Mason sea salt spray and diffuse a little bit of the top with my Gamma XL. This blow dryer is so gas, you know, I highly recommend it. Once everything's dry, throwing some texturizing powder to style. Very simple styling, guys. This is the before and this is the after. A burst fade haircut step by step. If you guys enjoyed the content, let me know down below in the comment section. Sub, like, it helps the growth of my channel a lot, and I'll see you guys next week for more videos. Peace, guys. Alright, so I don't know if I'm gonna film this for before or after the video, but regardless, I just wanted to jump on here and just kind of share a little bit about myself. I'm almost about to hit 5 years into cutting hair. I dropped out of school in 2018, June of 2018. I was studying finance at Cal State Long Beach. I live in Long Beach as well, but I cut out of Santa Ana in Orange County. So everything kind of started as wanting to start a side hustle doing Amazon FBA. Long story short, I decided to, you know, cut as a means for me to make money so I can support that business. And I ended up doing it for about 2-3 weeks until I decided to just do barbering full time, because I realized, man, you can really make a lot of money. You can post videos online, you can get noticed for what you're good at. I saw it as a way for me to step into entrepreneurship. You know, I wanted to learn how to run barbering as a business. I got inspired by Gary Vee, if anything. Like, he did it with wine. I was like, why can't I do it with barbering? So barbering is a vehicle for me in order for me to get to the next thing. So in this channel, all I'm going to be doing is kind of sharing my journey and sharing what I know to be true for myself and my journey. And I'm gonna put it out there, and if you guys actually like it and you fuck with it, run with it, but just take everything that I do and say with a grain of salt. Either way, sub for more videos, comment down below any questions you guys have, tap in with me, let me know where you're from, where you cut. Appreciate you guys. Cool.